up, guys? I am Super X Invader, and this is the Overwatch Year of the Rooster event. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick look at the hero gallery and see just been who's updated with the new event skins. So, I'm not sure if Anna, well, it looks like Anna has got one. Oh my god. That is, that's pretty interesting. Not really sure what this is based on, but that face though, holy moly. Okay, well, cool. We will be doing some loot box openings just afterwards, so look out for that. That'll be in a bit. Has she got any emotes? No. Victory poses. Of course, everybody must have a victory pose. And she's doing a little prayer folded hands thing. That's really cool. Any
Children,
voice lines?
behave.
Yes.
More lost than the moon in winter.
More lost than the moon in winter. Okay, that's cool. Has she got any new sprays for this particular event? This event is supposed to be as big, if not just as big as the other events that have come before it. The Halloween Terror and Winter Wonderland events. So, yeah, looks like she's got some dancing skins. I'm not sure why she's got dancing going on, but okay. And it looks like her costume might be based on this Lucky Pouch design, actually. Speaking of which. But we'll move on, see if she's got a highlight intro. Doesn't look like it. Weapons are the same. In fact, I wonder what kind of effect that has on her weapon. Ooh, very colourful. Okay, and moving on to Bastion. Bastion definitely does have a skin. I'm very aware he does have a skin, and it's pretty cool as well because it changes the little bird, whose name I forget, I'm terrible like that, into a rooster. How cute is that? I definitely want this skin. But let's see if he's got any emotes. No. Victory poses. Fireworks. Cool. Everybody must have like a skin for this sort of event then. As always, Bastion's voice lines are inconceivable. They're just they all sound the same to me. I don't know if it's just me. He's got a couple of sprays, obviously, which is just wow. He's the life of the party, it seems, and he's also doing a dragon dance. So there must be like a dragon dance for everybody that you can connect together the actual sprays. So that's pretty cool. Highlight intro, no, and of course it's gonna have the same weapons. Diva. Now Diva has got an awesome skin for this event. It's called Palanquin, and this is like based on like the traditional Korean kind of garb. I'm not sure if it's like a New Year garb, but it's like a festival garb or like a celebratory garb, and that kind of window there is reminiscent of what you'd find in these kind of ornate Korean kind of traditional areas, I guess, as well as all these decorations. So that is actually pretty cool. And that colour coding then must be like the Korean colour coding for like this time of year, and that must be what Anna is based on as well. That's pretty cool. Okay, she got any emotes? Bow, of course. We're all going to want that, a traditional Korean bow. That's really cool. Well, besides from the mech, of course. I don't think many Koreans have mechs. Well, maybe they do. Maybe they're just not telling us. She offers you a lucky pouch, so yeah, that's definitely a Korean thing then. They must pass around pouches with like goodies in or something.
Is this easy mode?
Of course.
The best things in life come in small packages.
Ah, that's pretty cute considering the lucky pouch thing and referencing she's so small. Awesome. Her sprays, she's going to have the dragon dance spray. Of course she is, which is, that's hers. Well, they all have dragon tails then. I'm wondering if there's like a dragon somewhere on the map you can just spray this next to and complete the main dragon. Or maybe you just attach it to these sprays. Maybe. And she's got a seesaw with a mech. Interesting. I'm not sure if a seesaw is one of the traditional things during the Korean festivities, but what do you know? As always, looks like Genji doesn't get a skin this time, which is a shame. Does he get an emote? No. Victory pose? No. Voice line at least? Of course he has a voice line.
To know yourself is to be at peace.
To know yourself is to be at peace. That's pretty cool. Awesome. What about the sprays? Of course, he's going to have the Dragon Dance spray. And his is actually coloured like his as well. That's pretty cool. And the Green Dragon, where he's using a bow staff to dance with the dragon. Oh my god, look at that pose he's doing. Never mind. And does he have a highlight intro? No. So he only really gets the voice line and the sprays. He's been a bit gypped in this event, but never mind. Any skins for Hanzo? No. Emotes? No. Victory poses? Nope.
I choose you, spirit.
When the moon is full, it begins to wane.
What does he say there? What is
When
that?
the moon is full, it begins to wane.
When the moon is full, it begins to wane. Okay, well, Batman should be around soon then. Sorry, that was terrible. Okay, so his spray is obviously going to be another dragon dance. Yeah, his is blue, themed like his costume. And he's also doing a similar dance with the dragon. Of course he would be, though. Highlight intro? No, of course not. Junkrat up next. Okay, so Junkrat, he does have a skin for the Chinese New Year, and it is awesome. Obviously, you'll see the running theme of red and gold. That is the traditional colours of the Chinese New Year in China. I was in Hong Kong once for Chinese New Year, and it was an awesome time. They actually had a lot more decorations up than you see on the map, which is interesting. It looks like they've not done as much as they could, but it's still impressive. I've yet to explore the map, so I do want to see that. His firework is a dud, and he hits himself in the face. Of course he does. He's Junkrat. Why wouldn't he? Victory poses. Oh, he gets one as well. Okay, of course. Oh, they all get victory poses, of course, except for the two brothers. That's a shame. Okay, so he has that in his mouth. Voice line. Okay, he says some Chinese. Awesome. Sprays as always. Okay, so he's gonna have the dragon dance.
Welcome.
Of course he is. Welcome. Awesome. And that's gonna be the green of his costume. Of course it is. And he's also flying. Awesome. That's his. That's one of his highlight intro animations. As well.
Teleporter online. I have opened the path.
My god, we're getting all kinds of sound effects. Right. Okay, cool. So, let's have a look. See if he gets a highlight intro. He does not. So, moving on to the next person, which is Lucio. I'm hoping Lucio gets a costume. He does not, unfortunately. Lucio, personal favourite, but he doesn't get one. Oh well. Emotes? No, of course he wouldn't. Victory pose? No. Lucio gets nothing. Oh my goodness. What's his voice line at least?
I make this look good.
Okay,
Real
cool.
good.
Oh, we have to get a little bit extra in there. Real good. Awesome. I guess then, yeah, Lucio at least has that, which is better than nothing. And of course, he's going to have the sprays like everybody else. But what are they this time? He's got his Dragon Dance, which is, of course, based on his colours. And he also has a Korean garb celebration lucky outfit, too. He's got some kind of pom-pom there. Maybe pom-poms are a thing. Any highlight intros? Of course not. McCree up next. Of course, let's see if he's... Nope, got nothing. Emotes at least? Nope, nothing for McCree. Nothing at all, except for a voice line.
This calls for a celebration.
Very nice, McCree, calling for a celebration. Highlight intro? No, and sprays, of course. Let's check these last. And he's got his Dragon Dance. Again, his colours. And, oh, he gets to flip a coin. Cool. Right. May, considering she is Chinese, she should have like the best costumes. Of course, she's gonna have the legend, or two variations. This one, which I have not seen, which has not been in any of the advertisements for it, but there you go. That's the new costume for May, and it is exceptionally pretty. Look at all the gold and the purples. I mean, that is really, really cute. Of course, you want Luna, which is actually based on the colours of Chinese New Year. So that red and gold. Now, because she is Chinese, she should also get a bunch of stuff. So, that excited emote. So excited. That's interesting because that seems a lot like...
Yay!
That's weird that they'd have two which are kind of similar, but yeah, okay, I guess it's cute at least. So she also gets a victory pose with the traditional envelopes that they give out Chinese New Year. These usually are given out by older family members to younger family members, and they usually contain money, which is a pretty cool thing. I got 2 of them, I think, while I was in China for Chinese New Year. She also has a voice line, which is obviously wishing you prosperity in Chinese, which is pretty cool. She's also got her sprays, which I'm assuming are going to be red and gold, or they actually might be blue considering. Oh, she gets the dragon head. Oh, that's super cool. So she gets the dragon head and everybody else gets to put their spray next to her to form an actual dragon with Snowball's head for some weird reason. And she also gets a little traditional Chinese New Year outfit and is dressed Snowball accordingly on top of his own snowman, of course. Of course she would. Of course she would. Why didn't she? Highlight intro? No, she doesn't get a highlight intro. You'd think that she would. So yeah, that's May at least. Mercy. Now, I don't expect Mercy to have a lot. I know that she's got a recolor as a skin, which is actually really, really cute. You've got the, like, the blossoms there on there, and it's, like, still, like, it's, like, I'm not sure if that's actually gold, but it's, like, got gold trimming, so that's pretty cool. And has she got any new emotes? No victory poses. Oh, she hasn't got a victory pose. That's surprising.
I'm not a miracle worker.
What did she say?
A most impressive display.
A most impressive display. Okay, she's talking about the fireworks, obviously. That's pretty cool. And what else has she got? She's got her dragon, again, based on the colours, and a parasol. How beautiful is that? Just that little parasol. You can imagine her walking down a Chinese street, maybe in the rain even. Oh, she does get a highlight intro though. Let's take a quick look at that without anything else. I mean, that's pretty cute. She draws with her own staff. So a staff becomes kind of like a paintbrush, I guess. Now, Farah, I don't expect Farah to have much. No. Nothing. Not a lot. She's going to have a voice line, so we'll look at that.
You're going to come with me. I keep the peace.
She keeps the peace during the festivities, I imagine. So she gets to be security detail while everybody else is having fun. That's kind of bad for her, really. But yeah, she's got her dragon, and of course she would be the center of the fireworks. So she's loaded up her cannons, her rocket cannons, with fireworks instead and is blasting them out. That's pretty cool. Like, an emote like that would have been actually awesome. Like, if she just fired out, she did the justice, but instead of justice, she's firing out fireworks. That would have been an amazing emote. Come on, Blizzard, get on it, Jesus. And nothing else for a highlight intro. Okay, Reaper. Everybody really wants, you know, like a Reaper skin for Chinese New Year, but they don't seem to have one. An emote release? No. Victory pose? No. Not even a victory pose.
Back.
What does he say?
Now those are some fireworks.
Right. So he's obviously enjoying the fireworks. Or he's just referring to his Death Blossom, which is probably like a really cool firework, I guess. If you attach sparklers to him, it would probably be very, very cool. I just want someone to make that now. Right, and of course, oh my god, I say it and it comes true. There's the Fire Blossom. He's just doing his Death Blossom with firecrackers. Awesome. And his Dragon Dance, that is a very cool colour scheme, actually. It's got you red and black there. That is awesome. Now, if I had a costume, well, not me, but if Reaper had a skin which is like this kind of trim with like red highlights all over, that would be pretty damn cool. See, Blizzard, hire me for skin ideas. Okay, now, this Reinhardt here, we know what kind of skin he's got because we saw the leaked kind of advertisements, and he is definitely going to have one of the skins based on the Journey to the West characters. So this is Wu Jing. Otherwise, he's like the river monster in the Journey to the West story, and essentially he's one of the 3 people that help the Buddhist go on his quest to journey to the West, which is the I think it's India, to find the scrolls, the sutras, as it were, and he accompanies the Buddhists to go and get those sutras. So yeah, and that's a pretty damn cool skin, really, if you do look at it. Look at all these, and of course you've got like the I'm not really sure what these are called, but they're like, it's a Buddhist kind of like Taoist thing, isn't it? These balls that are around the neck. And emote at least. No, he's got nothing. Victory pose, nothing again.
You're on my naughty list.
Are you chicken?
Are you chicken?
Oh, that is a good one. We're gonna have to have that. And his sprays, he's gonna have a dragon too, or a head, I hope. Yeah, there we go, with his colours as well. And he gets to be a lion with his kid too. And now keep in mind, I have got 25 loot boxes to open a little bit later, so we'll get to see that too. Keep a lookout for that. No highlight intros, unfortunately, which is a pain in the backside for Reinhardt, but what can you do? Now, Roadhog, he's got another one of the Journey to the West skins, which is Beiji, otherwise more commonly known as Pigsy. And Pigsy, of course, is another one of the characters in Journey to the West. And he's also got Pigsy's weapon, which is this huge rake, which should be like a 9-toothed rake. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9-toothed rake that he uses to hurt his enemies with. So yeah, let's have a closer look at his weapons. So that's pretty cool. It's got some like wooden bamboo style, kind of Chinese-esque finish there, as well as the rake, which is, I mean, you wouldn't want that coming at you, would you? Which replaces his hook. Emotes, nothing. Oh my goodness. Victory poses, yes, he's at least got that. What's mine is mine. He's hoarding all the fireworks. He's not going to allow anybody else to use them, which is a shame.
You chicken.
Is everybody saying, are you chicken? I am expecting like Winston to say it as well. Okay, his spray is the, of course, the Dragon Dance. Wow, nice colouring on that one. And steamed buns. Steamed buns are also so awesome. Why they have the octopus legs, though? Obviously, they're based on that character, like, is it Octomari, or whatever it's called? But yeah, they shouldn't really have tentacles. But at least you get the hook there holding it, right? Steamed buns are actually awesome if you've never tried them. Oh, he does get a highlight intro, though. Let's see. He's eating all the steamed buns, of course he has. Well, let's hope they're not char siu bao. Char siu bao, of course, being pork buns. So, otherwise, he'd be a bit of a cannibal. Not that he's actually a pig, but if he was in the pig's skin, you get my meaning. Anyway, Soldier. Let's hope Soldier's got something. Soldier gets nothing. Oh my goodness. Does he at least get nothing? No. An emote? No. A voice line, of course.
The rooster crows at midnight.
The rooster crows at midnight. Not that impressive. Right. Sprays. Anyway, how highlight intros? No. Sprays, at least. Let's have a look. He's got his Dragon Dance. Again, great colours on that dragon. And he's doing the prayer with his mask off. And that's pretty cute. Okay. Next, we have Sombra, who very rarely gets any kind of love recently, but she has not got a skin. But, well, I suppose, like, Peppermint's close enough to the golden red, but never mind. Does she get an emote at least? No. Does she get a victory pose? Of course she does. Sparklers. Well, at least she's got that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Voice lines.
You're easily impressed.
Oh, I am easily impressed, especially when it comes to you, Sombra. Her sprays. Ooh, Fortunate, which is a bunch of like Chinese themed cards. I was trying to rotate it then, don't know why. And her Dragon Dance is actually some really cool colours. I really wish they'd like done a neon version of that though. So like if that had been bright green, that would have been pretty cool. But she's also hacking someone as well at the same time. I'm assuming that you might be able to stack sprays on top of each other. So you've got the head, and then you've got hers, but then you can probably put another one here. So she's like hacking the person behind her, and you can have a tail that just continues and continues. I'm gonna have to test that out. Highlight intro? No, of course not. Symmetra. Now I know for a fact that Symmetra does have one. It's called Kipao. And that is pretty damn cool. I mean, it's just a recolor, but the detailing on this is really, really cute. I mean, look at that. Gold and red. It's awesome, really. Does she have an emote? No. Victory pose, at least? No.
Why do you struggle?
Why do we struggle? Good fortune.
Good fortune.
That's okay, I guess. Now, again, it's not the most impressive thing in the world, that skin, but it's pretty cute for the colouring. Dragon Dance, she's got her traditional colours, and is she creating a paper lantern, or is she just messing about with one? Who knows? I'm guessing that she's creating one. Highlight intro? No, she doesn't get one. Okay, Torbjorn. Gotta give Torbjorn something, otherwise he's gonna have this Santa skin on all year. Does he get anything though? He does not. That's unfortunate. No emote either. Victory pose? Nothing on that end. Voice line? Of course he'll have one.
Too hot for you?
Okay, well, I think he's just talking about himself. I mean, have you seen the comic where he's surrounded by kids with his wife, I guess? He was definitely too hot for her. Right, okay, let's take a quick look at his sprays. He's also got the dragon. Oh, the colouring on this is pretty cool though. And he's got his own gold. Oh, if you haven't seen them, they do have these things also in China, which are like these little boat style things made out of gold that you can buy. They usually have like plastic ones everywhere as well in the restaurants and stuff. Not really sure what it symbolizes. I think it's like an old form of money, maybe. Not really sure about that though, so don't hold me to that. But yeah, I mean, if you are interested in any of the culture and that type of stuff for Chinese New Year, it is worth looking into. It is like is really cool tradition that they have over there. Right. No highlight intros either. How depressing. Tracer. Now, she's likely to have one, of course, because Tracer's the main girl of Overwatch. And of course, oh my goodness, now that is nice. Instead of the traditional red and gold, she's got red and gold with the black kind of detail. Oh my god, the overall black suit there, that is kind of goddamn cool, isn't it? I think that's one of my favorite Tracer skins, like even more so than her legendary ones. Yeah, no, that is definitely, what is it, even more so than Jingle. That is probably one of the coolest I've seen. Emotes, nothing. Victory poses, nothing, which you would think that she'd get one.
Cheers,
But
love. The cavalry's here. Who's ready for some fireworks?
that's a pretty cool voice line as well. Sprays, of course she's gonna have some sprays. Let's hope there's something special about her spray. Dragon Dance, just her colours, and with the stream leading behind her. And she does a fan dance as well. Oh, that is cute. Oh, look at this costume. It's like she's got a regular costume on, but she's got like a red jacket. That would have been a cool costume too. Like if she'd had like some red etching and then just a red jacket as well. I don't know. Something like that. Highlight intro. She gets a highlight intro. Of course she does. Let's have a quick look. She gets to do the traditional dragon dance, and that is very, very cute. Of course it is. Right, and of course Widowmaker. I expect Widowmaker to get shafted. Nothing. Not a one. Nothing. Not a one. Voice lines.
Exquisite. You have my attention.
Okay, well you could say that just before you kill someone, I guess. Alright, let's take a quick look. See. Oh, very, very nice. Look at that colouring on that one. And of course she's dashing to keep up. And she's just putting a traditional Chinese dress on. Why couldn't you have given us this as a costume? As a skin? That would have been awesome. Just like a Widowmaker in a traditional Chinese dress. Or even, you know, Mercy as well. Either one would have worked. Yeah, and she doesn't get a highlight intro either. Now, on to one of the last three. Winston, another one of the Journey to the West characters. And he gets the Sun Wukong skin, which is the Monkey King skin from Journey to the West, which means that he's got this cool detailing and slave headband on his head as well. That basically, Sun Wukong is a very powerful character in the mythology of in Chinese mythology, especially Journey to the West, where the he can't really be controlled. He's kind of like
Teleporter online. I have opened the path.
He kind of does whatever he wants, really, and including getting up to a load of mischief, Sun Wukong. But the Buddhist that he travels with puts this headband on him, so if he disobeys him or does anything that he's not supposed to, it will tighten and cause immense pain, and that's how they get him in line to do what they want him to do. Now, you might notice like Sun Wukong kind of sounds like Son Goku. a little bit. That's because Goku from Dragon Ball Z, well, at least in Dragon Ball, is actually based loosely around the story of Journey to the West, and Goku is based on Sun Wukong, which is kind of like an interesting thing. Definitely worth looking into this mythology if you like that sort of thing. And his weapon then, the Tesla cannon, has become his staff essentially. So if you've watched Dragon Ball, it's the power pole is what it is, which is usually like a big red long staff with the gold at the end. And what this does, the staff, is that it extends and can become any size. In fact, Sun Wukong usually keeps it, makes it shrink and then keeps it behind his ear or in his ear. Like it can flick sometimes in what he actually does with it, but he just like keeps it in his ear when he's not using it. So yeah, there's a lot of cool mythology and traditional stuff in this update. So definitely worth looking at in your own time if you get a chance. There are lots of videos on YouTube. He gets no emotes, no victory poses, voice line.
Embarrassing.
He gets...
That was awesome.
That was awesome for some reason, even though the other two are chicken related. Not sure if that's got any symbolism, but yeah. His sprays, you've got the dragon dance, of course you have, with his colouring, and you've got the kite flying, the Korean based kite flying. They must go for pastels then in Korea in these kind of celebrations. Highlight intro? No highlight intro. Then we're on to Zarya. I don't expect Zarya to have much because we haven't seen anything. Emotes, nothing. Victory poses, nothing.
In Russia, game plays you. Get pumped.
Okay, get pumped, I suppose. I'm not really sure what that has to do with Chinese New Year, but there you go. And what she got for her sprays, at least, she's got herself her dragon dance, of course, which has got some pretty cool colours on it, and she's eaten all the Chinese food, so she gets all the calories, including dumplings or gyoza, which are awesome gyoza. Definitely try them if you get a chance. She's got no highlight intros either. Then on to the last character, who's also got a Journey to the West skin. And he gets to be the Buddhist character, whose name I cannot pronounce, but I'm going to have a go as Sanzang, or Sanjiang, I think it might be. Maybe it's Sanjiang. But yeah, he gets to be the awesome, cool Buddhist monk character who goes on the journey with the 3 disciples, maybe, the 3 people who accompany him to get the sutras from the West, which will be India, obviously. And of course he has, his weapons are they just look like his wooden balls, but just generally just his balls, just wooden. Cool. Okay, and then emotes. Has he got any emotes? No, he's not got any emotes. Okay, the victory poses at least. No victory poses. Okay.
No snowflake ever falls. Every rooster crows in its own pen.
Every rooster crows in its own pen. Okay. Not sure what kind of wisdom we can get from that, Zen, but we'll have to think about that in our own time, I guess. Dragon Dance, some cool colouring on that as always, and of course he's just meditating. And another Korean-based one, I imagine, because these bright colours. Not really sure what this is. Maybe it's some kind of game. Who knows what's it called? Yut Nori. Cool. Well, okay. Does he at least get a highlight intro? No, he doesn't. Wow. Well, that was pretty cool anyway. So those were all the skins for the Year of the Rooster update. We have got 25 loot boxes. I will be opening them shortly. But until then, I will see you and catch you next time. Thanks for watching.